Joe Biden comes here without a deal sealed with Congress, backing his climate change programme, and to a G20 that's divided on the issue. This is what's at stake, though. Extraordinary floods in Sicily, a timely reminder of the urgency of the moment, in scenes straight out of a disaster movie this week. In balmy sunshine, world leaders arrived in Rome for the G20 summit and to a stern lecture from the UN Secretary General about their failure so far.
Even if recent pledges were clear and credible, and there are serious questions about some of them, we are still careening towards climate catastrophe. Under the best case scenario, temperatures will still rise well above 2 degrees, and that is a disaster.
On his flight here, Prime Minister Boris Johnson issued twin warnings on climate change and COVID-19, calling on G20 partners to vaccinate the world by the end of next year. But ahead of the COP26 climate summit in Glasgow, international efforts are losing momentum, not least because America's president is struggling to deliver on his agenda. Joe Biden comes here still needing to convince allies that America really is back and leading the free world again, not least on climate change. The G20 has to prove it is united enough to tackle the climate crisis.
I'm the only Irishman you've ever met who's never had a drink.
Joe Biden shared a president and jokes with the Pope, but comes here without a deal sealed at home on his climate change programme. Doubts over COP and the G20 are helping fuel protests ahead of the summits. Greta Thunberg joining activists in London. And in Rome, thousands are preparing to march on the G20 summit. Among those gathering at this climate camp, there seemed a growing sense of despair.
You have to act now and you have to change the economic system.
Otherwise,
it's going to be a disaster.
They're really not doing anything. It's getting worse by the minute. And literally, we have very few years to come to stop this. We have to stop it right now. Tomorrow is already late. Every day is late. And they really have been doing nothing.
From Rome to Glasgow, your solutions are the problem, says this banner. World leaders have 2 days here and 2 weeks in Scotland to prove that wrong. Dominic Waghorn, Sky News, Rome.